My initiative of wanting to face an important issue as women and fundamentalism in Iran came from the strong desire to amplify knowledge on this topic and to understand why fundamentalism influences strongly on women. Furthermore, all arguments will have a reference point, an essay written by Mogissi that analyze every single aspect of the civil and every single aspect of the civil and political life of the women and their relationship with fundamentalism. The first point in my paper is the advent of fundamentalism and re-Islamization policy. The advent of Islamic fundamentalism is linked to Ayatollah Khomeini's statement on the veil. This statement ordered all women to cover up their bodies with veil. The aim of the veil was clear: veiled women as a symbolic representation of the Islamic order, attributed a strong meaning establishment of Islamic faith and strengthened the sovereignty of the Muslim community. Considering state policy and practice of control that women's movement with that the initiative of Islamists to make Iran to the center of to make Iran the center of the center of the true Islam. And a reference to a creation of Islamic institutions such as morality police or marriage institution destined particularly to facilitate temporal marriage, there is no doubt left as the main preoccupation of the fundamentalists and to induce a moral purification of society, purification toward a purification of means and bodies, and above all removing from women's means evidence, values, independence and modern society. After the revolution of 1980, we can see an improvement in the life of women for education and employment are concerned. But having said all this, we must reflect on re-Islamization policy. The fundamentalists are always more confident of affirming re-Islamization is to use the religion to impose a theocracy that doesn't accept difference, all and above all due to gender. Consequently, Islam is not the cause of backwardness of female, but to the male tradition, culture, origin that deny right to women. The second point to regard the tactical change in the Islamization project. After the war 1980 ended with Ayatollah victory and ensuing economic crisis, the rising of unemployment, we can see a strong disenchantment of Iranian population towards Islamic regime. And for the same parliament representative, apathetic, antagonist behavior was the major problem to face Iranian society. A reference to a report social and psychological research center that demonstrate defiance and disobedience. In front of this condition, the state launched an ideological offensive to eliminate subversive behavior and to proceed who want to support a younger female population. And the new Islamist ideology, moreover, who want to create a new system of Islamic values and principle Islamic for younger female population. And moreover, through organization of seminars, events, conferences, Islamists proceed to diffuse values and principle Islamic. As far as women's personal and social lives are concerned, it is a right absolute. another important analysis we must reflect regarding the norms of matrimonial rights. Also on matrimonial legals, we have a deep inequality between men and women. But while men the marriage can also have a polygamous feature that be characterized to the liberty married up to 4 women and added the obligation to assure the same way of life to each wife and their respective children. Certainly, this is not a condition also permitted to women. And as far as the divorce concerned, it can be requested by husband, but also in absence of particular motivation. But women cannot do the same for the role of men. And a position of inferiority is reinforced 2 factors. The first factor, the marriage very often is a consequence, an agreement between families. And second factor, for women always remain the obligation to wear the veil.